What's up gamers, welcome to a new video series. We're going to be undertaking Terraria's hardest challenge. Well, what is this challenge? Hardcore! Which means when you die in game, your character's gone forever. And I'm making it a little bit harder because I'm going to be deleting my world whenever I die. We're also going to be playing on one of the secret seeds that combines all secret seeds. I'm going to now try to explain this secret seed. To skip the explanation, go ahead and go to 2 minutes and 20 seconds. To start us off, we spawn in the Hell Layer, which isn't as bad as it sounds considering the only enemies that actually spawn here are slime and mimics. I know having mimics in your spawn kinda sounds bad, but it will be a good source of gear and money for us in the early game. In my opinion, this is probably the safest spot to be in the game, so we're gonna have a majority of our bases down here, and our arenas. The next thing we're gonna be talking about is the layers. The cavern layer has been swapped with the surface layer. This is the layer where you'll find trees and critters. The underground layer is now the cavern layer. This is where we're going to find lost girls, snowflakes, and skeleton merchants. To top it all off, the surface layer is now split in half of being crimson and corruption. The sky islands are also either crimson or corruption. More traps spawn on the seed, along with TNT barrels and life heart boulders. Beehives and crisp honey blocks. Bottom of the cavern layer is filled with crisp honey blocks. Crisp honey blocks have a chance to drop lava when mined. Those who have ever played a survival game with lava in it before should know that lava is not a good thing. In the underground layer, crisp honey blocks can also be found alongside beehives. These beehives can spawn in any biome in the underground layer too. We're also going to be playing on legendary, so I'm going to go ahead and try to explain that for you guys. Enemies have 3 times more health and deal 20% more damage than in classic mode, as well as bosses getting 50% more damage and 27.5% more health than in expert mode. On the positive side of things, we get increased drop rates, and that can be for getting the Rotted Discord or biome keys. Bosses also get new boss mechanics. Yeah, we will be spawning in hell. I do have a strat to get out, but we might have to reset. We basically need to get, I think it's 10 gold off rip. Basically get a vase gold event or whatever. Like, you know, when you break the vases, there's a chance that it just has like a gold portal. We basically need one of those, then we buy slime staff. And it really doesn't matter which gold portal we get, because it can be like 5 to 15, you know? It's either like 5, 10, or 15 gold we get out of a portal. But if we only get 5, we're going to have to farm fruit from the trees. Because in this game mode, actually I think in all game modes, there's food that drops from the trees, and they sell pretty decently. Yeah, it has been probably a year since I played this game though. So we're gonna see how this goes. Oh yeah, also we can get mimics that spawn down here. That's another way for us to make money. Because the NPCs will actually completely and utterly shit on a mimic. So it is feasible to kill one of those off rip and get enough money. Oh, we got one. Oh my god. And we got a magic mirror. Oh my god. 12 gold. Come here. Slime staff. There we go. Wait, we only need 8 gold. And we're not gonna use our summon staff just yet. After getting enough money for our slime staff, it's time to break the rest of the jars and finish exploring our spawn. Okay, we'll go up over here. Or, you know what? Spawn's right here. Therefore, I should build up around here.
Well, let me have a rule and a saw and a board and I'll cut it. I'll climb up a ladder with a hammer and a nail and I'll nail it. Well, we worked so hard to build a little house together. In the snow or the rain or the ice cold wind, whenever. No matter what the weather, we're together.
We're done with our base for now. Therefore, it's time to escape hell. Well, we've officially made it out of hell, so let me check that off. Can we not place that up there? Okay. You're not getting the memo. Not getting the memo. We would go on to find our first chest. Luckily, we got some Hurry's boots out of it. After getting out of hell, it's time for us to mine up further and get some life hearts. With that last heart, we finally managed to max out our HP. Now it's Blood Moon time. For those who don't know, a Blood Moon is an in-game event that can occur randomly at nighttime. This event spawns unique enemies along with special enemies that can be fished up. During this Blood Moon, we're going to be fishing to try to get some of those enemies because they drop a summon staff, which has a vampire frog for a summon, a fishing rod, and a bow. On our first Blood Moon, we only managed to fish up 2 enemies before we ran out of bait. With no more bait, our only option was to trap the enemies that we did get and take them out for their loot. Our first enemy sadly didn't drop anything useful. Thankfully, our second enemy ended up dropping the staff. This is the best summon staff you can get at this point in the game. On our next Blood Moon, we ended up getting the fishing rod and the bow. And now we can just focus on killing these guys. Oh, there we go. With our Blood Moon equipment, it's now time to get a full set of platinum armor. We're going to mine as much as we can, and for the rest, we're going to extract from silt. After we get our armor, we're going to go ahead and go try to find the angler. The angler gives a fishing quest, which I will be doing every in-game day. Fishing is going to be one of our primary sources of getting accessories and gear. Fishing is kind of boring to watch, so I'm not going to make you guys sit through it. For those trying to find the angler on the seed, know that he spawns in the cavern layer and in any body of water. I also believe he can't spawn directly above your spawn island. What we're doing now is our first invasion. This is the Goblin invasion, and we're doing it to get the Goblin Tinkerer. To do this without breaking any orbs, kill Goblin Scouts anywhere in the very bottom part of the cavern layer. This invasion is honestly kind of a joke, which probably isn't surprising considering this is the first one in the game. All we really have to do is sit in our box and use our summon staff against the Goblin Mages. With that said, let's get it started. Yep, that was pretty much the entirety of our Goblin invasion right there. We got hard carried by our summon staff. I'm proud to announce we're now Starforge affiliated. Looking to get a PC but don't want to build one? Check out Starforge PCs. Starforge just released their special edition Path of Exiles 2 PC and currently have a Labor Day sale going on. Want to build your own computer? Starforge provides a variety of case bundles. These bundles include your choice of plate light, wall art, and desk mats. They also offer various peripherals for whatever your setup might need. Use discount code BURR or use the link in the description for a discount to be automatically applied at checkout. After the invasion, we find and free the Goblin Tinkerer. Once we get him in a safe spot, we buy rocket boots, which let us fly, and we go ahead and buy a Tinkerer's Workshop. This lets us combine our accessories. With the Goblin Tinkerer, we can also reforge our accessories and weapons. Now we focus getting warding on all our accessories. This gives us +4 to our armor value. The higher the armor, the less damage we take. We're going to be primarily focusing on getting as high armor as possible for most of the game. This is also why we're using a platinum armor set instead of another. Now we're going to go for the last item we need before our boss fight. The item we're going for is the paintball gun. To get this, we're going to have to make our painter take a little bit of a lava bath. We got a pretty decent roll on our gun, so we're not going to reforge it. Now it's finally time to fight our first boss. We're fighting King Slime. Him being the first boss automatically means he's probably one of the easiest. On this difficulty, he has twice the size that he has in normal game modes. He also spawns spiked slimes, which shoot spikes at you. He can also teleport, and we have to be away from where he teleports to. With that being said, all we need to do is not be near him or his spiked slimes. If you haven't noticed, on screen is the gear we're going to be using for this fight. Starting with our accessories, we have the Obsidian Skull, which gives us +1 armor. Next up is the Mag, and I don't know how to pronounce the rest, I'm not even going to try. This increases our movement speed acceleration, as well as providing light. Then we have the Frostspark boots. These boots allow flight, super fast running, and extra mobility on ice, as well as 8% increased movement speed. Next up is the Shark Tooth Necklace. This increases our armor penetration by 5. I actually don't even know if this boss has any armor, but I have it on anyway. The Shackle. This is the exact same thing as the Obsidian Skull. It gives us +1 armor. Lastly, we have the Band of Regen. This increases our life regen. All our accessories have warding on them to give us the maximum amount of armor. As you may already know, we are using a full set of platinum armor. Our weapons we're going to be using are the Vampire Frog Staff, which has the Godly modifier on it, and a Paintball Gun, which has the Nasty modifier. Normally we use potions to buff ourselves, but in this boss, since it's the first one and the easiest one, we're just going to use standard healing potions. The other buffs we have are the Bass Statue, Heart Lantern, and Campfire. The Bass Statue increases our armor by 5, and the others increase our HP regen. I know I don't show it on screen here, but we're also using a Well-Fed buff from the Cooked Marshmallow. Now to the boss. Oh. Oh. Ow. Yeah, I almost fucking trolled. With the boss defeated, I'd leave you with the final item checked off our list for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. More gearing and boss fights to come in the next video. If you liked the video, drop a like, subscribe for more videos to come.